Good evening, Karina Carvalho with ABC News. The death of Caboolture toddler Mason Jet Lee prompted a state government investigation into the Department of Child Safety and the promise the findings would be publicly released. But now details of the department's handling of his case will be kept secret for at least a year. The Director of Public Prosecutions took the unprecedented step of advising Cabinet against the report's release. Josh Bavis reports.
Mason Jet Lee should have been turning 3 this year. Instead, the little boy who was known to Child Safety was found dead in June last year with what police allege were extensive injuries from head to toe. 3 people were charged with manslaughter over his death. Last year, the government said it would publish findings about what went wrong in departments that knew of him. But today there was a turnaround and only part of one report was released.
If Cabinet had made the decision today to release that report, we would have put at risk a fair trial and a fair hearing. And Cabinet was not going to do that.
The decision came after the Director of Public Prosecutions briefed Cabinet, saying it was too risky.
To release the report either in full or in a redacted version would likely, to an unacceptable degree, likely prejudice the conduct of criminal proceedings which are currently pending against certain individuals.
But the government says it has seen the full briefing and is acting by introducing a $40 million package for 12 new child safety officers in hospitals, 20 new nurses to support drug and alcohol-affected patients, a new specialised child safety flying squad, and 12 extra child safety staff at the Moreton Bay Centre.
We are acting right now. We have accepted all of the findings, and this package here today is part of implementing those findings.
The findings that were released today recommended better investigations after a death of a child known to Child Safety, but it leaves unanswered questions about exactly what information was passed between Queensland Health and Child Safety and who should have been monitoring his case.
The Minister and her department should have known within a month what happened to Mason Jet Lee. It's pretty easy to see where the failings were. Why have we had to wait 10 months for a review for anything at all to change in child safety?
His mother, her partner and a teenager are yet to face a committal hearing. The DPP says it could take a year before they've been through court. The first real opportunity members of the public will have to hear about the events leading up to the toddler's death will be in court, but there's no guarantee all facets of the case will be mentioned before the jury. Josh Bavis, ABC News, Brisbane.